Teaching English requires to know more methodologies and to be updated constantly. Today we're going to check the classic method or the grammar translation method. But if you want to know more about the world of teaching a second language, don't forget to check the rest of the content in the channel. And if you like, don't forget to subscribe, to give a like to the channel, give your comments below so I can know if you like or not and what you would like to know about the teaching of English. Don't forget to check the rest of the videos that I'm giving you here. And well, let's go and start with the video of today. Welcome to another handy learning lesson. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about the grammar translation methodology. We're starting checking the different language teaching methodologies that we use today. And the first one is this grammar translation. We're going to go through the concept of methodology, its historical background, its key features, techniques, and finally, advantages and disadvantages. So let us start talking about the concept of of the grammar translation method. The grammar translation method, it's a methodology which is meant to teach only the passive skills, specifically the reading comprehension method, as it is a methodology in which students are only going to translate from the target language to their native language. So, this methodology is meant totally for understanding grammar, vocabulary, and for students who do not require to speak the target language. Okay, so this is grammar translation. The methodology comes from the classic method back from the 15th century, in which some people from the royalty or from high society will understand or will learn other languages just with the purpose of learning it for cultural purpose, specifically Greek and Latin. Later on in the 18th century, it was used to teach any other languages, but with the same methodology, just for people to understand the reading skill of the language in the target languages. So, its key features are that when you teach through the grammar translation method, you actually do not teach in the target language. You use the native language. You use the L1. So all the class is going to be explained in the native language of the students. The grammar is explained extensively in their rules and well, basic explanations about all the rules and exceptions of the rules for the grammar topics. The methodology is completely based on a behaviorist paradigm, and its approach as a language teaching methodology is completely structural. There are a lot of vocabulary that needs to be learned, so the teacher is going to give lists of vocabulary, and the attention is paid to the context of to the text that is given to the students to understand the vocabulary given there. The main techniques are, firstly, the material used, which is basically just a textbook or some handouts that the teacher is going to deliver to the students, and the list of vocabulary. The students have to memorize all the vocabulary given by the teacher. And finally, the assessment comes when you as a teacher notice that the students are translating correctly from their target language to their native language. There are advantages and disadvantages in methodology. The advantages is that this methodology does not require teachers to create elaborated lesson plans. It actually doesn't require teachers to speak the target language, just to understand the grammar and the rules and the reading comprehension part of the language. And it is sometimes less stressful for students, as they are not going to have to make an effort understanding what the teachers say, but only to understand what the words mean in the texts. The disadvantages are specifically, especially, that students will not practice active skills at all, so they will not be able to use the language in real life situations. They will not speak the language, and there is a very extensive memorization work during the process. So these are the advantages and disadvantages. Finally, you have some links in which you have to click and practice your knowledge about the grammar translation method. And last but not least, you have the references entries, so you can investigate and read more about this methodology. Well, this has been everything on this lesson. Thank you for watching it, and I'll see you in class.